Hey everybody, it's Coffee with Mick. Frank and I have a discussion about whatever I want to talk about in the morning. Anyone watch that Tiny Toons Looniversity show? I watched like a few episodes and I was not impressed. It wasn't the worst thing I've ever seen, but it definitely wasn't the best. Definitely not the best reboot I've ever seen either. Ugh. Yeah, and like for one, it's a kids show based in a college, which is weird. Yeah, I mean that's something like 10-year-olds are gonna relate to. College life. Yeah. Two, it's not like basically the events of the original series didn't happen in this world, so it's like yeah. Ugh. Also, apparently there's like lore to being a toon now. Like toons just naturally have the ability to like bounce back, but not everybody has that gene apparently. And so like there's like a need for like toon doctors or whatever. Ugh. It's weird. Why are we giving Toons rare medical conditions? Weird. It's got some obscure characters like Michael the Magical Mouse. That was pretty clever. Yeah. That and how they made Buster and Babs brother and sister. Why? Why did you do that? Why would you do that? I don't. How does that? You remember how they started the show? I'm Buster Bunny and I'm Babs Bunny. No relation. You robbed a new generation of one of the classic lines. Plucky's pretty much the same. You can't go wrong with Plucky. Hampton, eh. Elmira only shows up like once in season 2, I think. It's like as a photographer, a weird photographer. I think Montana Max shows up sometime too. Ugh. Also, Furball talks in the reboot and it's awful. Why? Why would you do that? And he's just a normal student? No. Furball's episodes were all classic, they weren't just about like trying to eat Tweety. A lot of the time it was just him trying to get food for himself, trying to find warmth. It was pretty interesting. Lola was a chef in that show. Why? Like, wouldn't it make more sense if she was like the coach of the basketball team? Why was she a chef? Why did they make Lola Bunny a chef? Eh. And the last episode I remember watching even partially way through was when they were starting a newspaper, and then Plucky Duck decided, hey, let's make some really scandalous stories. And then Babs is like, no, that we're not doing that. And then he makes his own paper, and it's like, hey, Arnold did this already. It's like, ugh. Yeah, man, this is a low energy episode, isn't it? I mean, hey, it's a low energy show. It was like basically made to make money off of previously established IP, but doesn't have any of the original voice actors or writers. So, these Animaniacs got the original 3, and Pinky and the Brain. Oh, I guess just the Brain, Pinky, and Yakko have the same voice actor. Did that show have the original writers either? I'm not sure it did. It was still really funny, but Tom Ruger, where are you? So yeah, in closing, if you're gonna reboot, at least either get the original writers or the original actors. Seriously. And don't make it so the characters that were dating in a previous series are brother and sister in the next. Or vice versa. Looking at you, Wolverine and the X-Men, Silver Samurai and Mariko. What the hell was up with that? That was creepy. Seriously. Either way, I hope you have a morning.